So this week we're just going to practice. You can use any kind of paper you want, any kind of marker. I'm going to use crayons, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece of paper here and I'm just going to draw some squares on my paper that will represent my final picture. Because what I want to do this week is just practice this concept. Practice using the letters of my name to make shapes. So I have 3 different compositions here I'll try. Each are different sizes, 2 squares and a rectangle. All right, so my name is Karen, and I think the first way I will do this is using all capital letters. You could use any kind of combination of small, lowercase or uppercase letters you want. Okay, so first, if I was to just put a K right here, have I made any shapes? Hopefully you all said no. These lines need to connect to touch the edges of the box I drew to create shapes. So that's what I mean when I say lines make shapes when they touch other lines. So I'm just going to extend the lines of the letter, and now look at these shapes I've created. I have 4 shapes in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to continue this way, and now this is my letter A. I think maybe I'll put my A, I don't know, over here like this. So I'm going to make my letter A really big like this. And as I'm working, I'm thinking about how my letters are moving, the shapes I'm creating. I've got some smaller sized shapes, some large shapes, and then breaking up those shapes. Well, maybe I'll do my letter R here like this. Again, if I just do it like this, is this line touching another line to make a shape? No. So it has to come all the way down. But you'll notice the circle part of my R, that's a shape in itself. So I don't have to extend that all the way up. And then the leg of the R touched this line here, so I'm good. All my lines are touching other lines. This is what we want to practice. I think I'll do my E like this. And then, look, I can't even finish my E, because if I did, I'd be off the paper. So that's okay. And then maybe I'll put my N. I'm going to turn my paper like this and put my N right here so that it divides that space a little bit. Again, I'm just making sure that all my lines are touching other lines. So we're going to practice that this week. And you could do different words also. I was thinking it might be nice to do inspirational words like hope or love. So if I wanted to do a different word, I would just start nice and big, make that H all the way to the edge of my box. And an O, that's already a shape, so I could put it anywhere in here I want. And the P is also very much a shape. There's a circle there, so I might put the circle for my P, I don't know where to balance it, maybe over here. So maybe my P can go like this and overlap. I like having overlapping shapes. And then maybe my E will do something like this so that I have those shapes broken up. So you can still see the letters in there, but now I've made some really fun shapes that'll look cool to color in. Well, I hope you have fun practicing this, artists. Remember, if your lines are not touching either other lines or the edge of your paper, then you need to either extend those lines or have another letter come and touch it. So, like I could even do this, where all my letters touch that other part of my name. Here's my E, but I'm doing it in lowercase. I don't know if you guys can understand that. So double check. Are all those lines touching other lines? Have you made enclosed shapes? Well, I just think it's fun to draw this way and doodle this way, and then see what kind of abstract, fun shapes you can come up with, designs rather, using shape. Make sure that you've got some smaller shapes and some larger shapes in here. That's going to create more interest. Well, have fun with that, artists.